Enlightenment, the sacred cow of spirituality. But what is it? One of my purposes here is to explain complex concepts with a simple language. Enlightenment. This is an exciting topic. Experiencing life without emotions and judgments, but with constant love and compassion. Completely accepting whatever it is without giving up responsibilities. Seeing darkness, but focusing only on the light. Ask yourself, did you ever have a moments like this in your life? If your answer is yes, you were enlightened in these moments. If your answer is no, keep watching, because I will show you the path how to get there. Imagine a big clock with a pendulum. And then imagine that you are this big clock, and the pendulum is your emotions. Our emotions consistently pushing us back and forth based on our thoughts pattern and our core beliefs. These core beliefs and thoughts are the functions of our mind. The first step on your spiritual journey is to recognize that you are not your mind. Why? Have you ever held a newborn baby in your hands long enough to realize that you are holding a person and not just a piece of meat with bones? The baby's brain is empty, but the body already has a soul in it. I grew up in Soviet Union, where any ideas about spirituality were at least laughable. And when my first child was born, I thought I was getting a brand new baby that I have to teach her how to become a human. Later, I realized that I only have to provide unconditional love, food, shelter, and support for every endeavor she is getting into. Yes, the first step to enlightenment is to recognize that you are not your mind or your brain. Your mind is a tool, your best friend and your worst enemy. You can take countless spiritual classes, learn dozens of spiritual techniques, but your mind will be driving you round and around. It will tell you stories like, look at you, you already is spiritual. No? Feeling bad? Let's take another class or read another book. I'm not against taking classes or reading books, but it will help you only to some extent. Yes, you are not your mind. Second step, remove your mind from critical decisions in your life and start making this decision based on your intuition. The wisdom will come not from your mind. It does not know the future and operates only on the past experiences, but from your heart chakra. This process is not easy. And maybe this sounds strange and confusing to you, but it is the way. Third step, cut off as much external information flow as possible. Each of us has a spiritual energy capacity. The process of living is a constant energies exchange. When we're watching TV, working on a computer, using a cell phone, or even reading a book, the flow of energy getting into ourselves is much higher than it's getting out. And that is a problem. We quickly and regularly exceeded our spiritual capacity during the day and spill it over other people. And the process repeats itself. We are almost always at the top of our spiritual capacity and simply do not have a space for something new. Only at the rare moments that we meditate or after a good night's sleep early in the morning, we may experience something unusual, divine. You need to spiritually empty yourself. That happens when we meditate and after a deep sleep, and keep ourselves empty. If you sustain this emptiness long enough, that is where awakening starts happening. I will define these 3 steps in more details in one of my future videos. These 3 steps will bring you to the threshold, after which you will start experiencing events that we can describe as enlightenment. I believe many people in the world achieve enlightenment. I'm not one of those, but I have a series of my own spiritual experiences. Also, I believe enlightenment is not destination, but rather the experiences we may have. These experiences can profoundly affect us in a better way and bring us closer to the light. Wisdom, spiritual guidance, bliss, enlightenment. These are all available for you at any moment. The question only, Do you have a spiritual capacity to experience them? Thank you for spending several minutes of your precious time with me. If you like this video, please press this magical like button and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you've already done it, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear it for your opinion. And I will see you next time. God bless.